We're about 10 miles due east of the U.S. Capitol building at Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, rivals meet in the NFC East. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Cowboys have it.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throw on the run is complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the play fake, Dak. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
To the air again, Prescott. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think you'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back set to go once more. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They fumbled it away on that opening possession. Fortunate, it only led to a field goal, so they're in a 3-0 hole as they start this drive. 1st and 10. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Washington Commanders.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
On play action, Daniels. That's caught. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike. Is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
That's another Washington Commanders.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
He's got room at the 30. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. At the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the 1st down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Washington 1st down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up here. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Third and long. Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the fourth down.
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Travis Scott on the ground, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. From the 43, here's second down and 3. As we are ready to get back underway. A pass complete to Noah Brown. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's another Washington Commanders.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Dak to throw. That's caught by Lamb. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Dak can throw it here on first down. The open man is Tolbert. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Williams gets it on the draw.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Prescott now. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
First and goal.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Frankie Louvu. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys are out to a 10-0 lead.
Cowboys 10. Commanders nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. That's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing is Daniels. gets it to Samuel, left side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To the air again is Daniels. To the outside, into the hands of McClure. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Daniels gonna throw again. In trouble, and down he goes. Dante Fowler in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
He'll tuck it and take off. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And the Commanders first down. First down and goal to go.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Daniels. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Corey crosses Merritt. Touchdown, Washington.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 10-7.
Commanders 7.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Second down, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
First down, Cowboys.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. A tackle made by the former first-rounder, Javon Kinlaw.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
Cowboy first down.
Give credit to the protection for handling that blitz, because that's what gave him the time he needed to make the play and keep this drive alive.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. Prescott. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Play fake. Prescott. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Again, Prescott to the air. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. To the air again. Prescott. Left side. Caught by Lamb. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll throw again. Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Going to work it to Lamb on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Commanders' 17-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7. Prescott again. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can reach.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will
Now they'll set up to throw.
conversion.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Samuel, gonna see what he can do. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Daniels to throw on second down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Washington.
That's good for a Washington.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 21, here's second and 3. And in motion is Brown. On second down, it's Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He's trying to get that one to Noah Brown. Third down coming up. From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
His kick is good. And the Commanders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Dak to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
This pitch and catch anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. That one good for 26 yards.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's a handoff, and they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll motion over Samuel. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. On the move left. And he will score! Game on! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Gay to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Commanders will cut it to a 2-point lead.
19. Commanders 17.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. We're all set to kick this one away. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He'll try to run for it. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They'll run. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's second down. The motion man here is McLaurin. On play action, Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders will up the lead to 5.
The score, Commanders 24, Cowboys 19.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys now down by 5. A little under 50 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves as they come up with first down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here is second and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dallas.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.